I took delivery of this Warco lathe the other day. I've got it mounted up on the bench on some 3mm thick steel sheet, which is on top of 70mm thick wood. The wood isn't really very flat and it's not quite level either. So I don't want to bolt the lathe directly down onto the bench. What I want to do is make some leveling plates, which is what I'm going to show you in this video. These are all the accessories that you get with the lathe. This is a 4-jaw independent chuck. It's a 6-inch or 125mm chuck, I think. Your fixed steady. Get a travelling steady. You get 2 tins of touch-up paint, one in Warco yellow and one in Warco green. This is a faceplate, which I'm not going to open just now because I'll probably stay in this box for a while. Get this toolbox, and inside it got change gears, you get 3 open-ended spanners, so you got 17, 19, 12, 14 and 8 and 10. That's the chuck key for the 3-jaw chuck. The 4-jaw chuck key is in the box. This tool is for the 4-way tool post. It's for locking down the tools. You get a selection of Allen keys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Allen keys. You get a bottle for oiling the lathe. It's got a little nipple which corresponds with the nipples on the lathe. These are the external jaws for the 3-jaw chuck. Get Morse taper 2 and Morse taper 3 dead centers for the headstock and the tailstock. That is a drive dog for turning between centers, I think. You get a C spanner. I'm not sure what that's for. It might be for adjusting the headstock bearings or something. You get a high-speed steel cutting bit. These are handles for the tailstock and for the carriage. I've actually already installed another one of these, which was for the cross slide. And then you've got this toothed gear. I'm not sure what that's for, to be honest. Guess I'll find out. And they're all in this steel toolbox, which has a pretty rough finish, to be honest. The paint job on it isn't great, and the latches on mine don't work very well. So this lathe has 6 speeds. It gets the 3 high speeds from this pulley, which is driven directly from the motor, and it gets the 3 low speeds from this pulley, which has a reduction from the motor via this toothed belt. Reinstalling the belt guard's a little bit fiddly. You have to make sure that you get this fork into the interlock switch over here. Once you've got the hang of it, it's not actually too bad. The lathe comes with this chuck guard, which I've removed because I think it's going to be a bit of a faff and get in the way. The chuck guard is attached to this interlocking switch inside the control box. Now, because I removed the guard, what I did is I took the two wires that are attached to that switch and I just joined them together with a Wago connector. So the contactor always thinks that the guard is down. I also made this little cover plate which covers up the hole in the control box where the shaft of the guard used to come out. I didn't want chips getting inside there and shorting things out. I wired the lathe in with this fused connection point with a 13 amp fuse. Because the lathe's a fixed piece of equipment, I think it's more appropriate to use one of these units than just a standard 13 amp plug, although I'm sure a 13 amp plug is absolutely fine. I'm pretty much ready to get going using the lathe now. There are two more things that I want to do. I want to give it a really good clean to remove all the packing grease, and then finally I want to go around and give all of the lubrication points a good oiling.